that in the city of Venice there are no streetwalkers? They all drowned. A little boy had to walk to school every day, and on his way to school, he had to pass this certain street corner where there were always a group of streetwalkers. So every day as he passed, the streetwalkers would wave their little finger at him and say, "Hey, hello, little boy." So finally, the little boy asked him, said, "Why do you wave your little finger at me like that every day?" And one of the streetwalkers giggled and she said, that's what we imagine is the size of your penis, so we use that little finger because we think that's the size of your penis. The next day, the little boy is walking to school and he passes the group of streetwalkers and they perform their ritual and wave their little finger at him and said, "Hello, little boy." The little boy sticks his finger in the corner of his mouth and stretches his mouth wide open. He goes, "Hello, ladies." Bernie Sanders, even though he's getting a little old, feels the urge and decides that he needs to find a prostitute. But being a devout socialist, he doesn't want just any prostitute. He wants to find a brothel that works for the union. So he goes to the first brothel and talks to the madam, said, "Are you a union establishment?" And she says, "No, we're not." He said, "Well, what kind of a split do you give the girls?" And she said, "Well, we charge $100 and the girl gets $20 and the house gets $80. He said, "That's not fair at all," said Bernie Sanders, and he leaves. He goes to the next house and he says, "Are you a union establishment?" And the madam says, "No, we're not." He said, "Well, what kind of split do you have with the girls that work here?" The madam says, "Well," said, "we charge $100 and the girls get $50 and the house gets $50. Bernie Sanders says, "Well, that's better than the last place, but that's still not a very fair split. I don't think. I'm looking for a union house." So he goes to the third brothel and he asks the madam, said, "Is this a union establishment?" The madam says, "It sure is. We're proud to be union." Bernie Sanders asks, "Well, what kind of a split do you have with the girls that work here?" And the madam says, "Well," said, "the girls get 80% of the $100 and the house gets 20%. Bernie Sanders says, "Well, that's more like it. That's the girls that do the work get the lion's share of the money." He said, "I would like to have the best girl you have." So she's led to a room. The door opens and in walks this old, bent, scabby looking prostitute that starts to take off her clothes to get in bed with him. And he says, "You can't be the best girl that they've got." She says, "Sir, this is a union house and I have seniority."
We hate asphalt, we like trees, and we love our rodeo.